Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I just remembered the 21st night of September. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna get some ominous music playing. Something's up with what's up? Feel it. But bow, but boo. A little bit of a delay, but it's audible, so I think we'll turn that up. Alrighty, so that at least tells me that sounds good then. Alright. Plug myself back in. Oh, I'm loud to myself. Turn myself down. We got another update track going. Woo! And it's bopping. Audio seems like it looks good. That means we are ready for some good camera stream today. It's still too loud for myself. Oh, that feels just right. Okay. Go back to base. Actually, we don't have to go back to base. Plans for the stream. So, as you know, we have the village project, where I will slowly over time build the village in the style of YouTuber Mythical Sausages because I thought they were super cute and I'm not very creative. But I would take some creative liberties when I want to for the sake of consistency. So we built up this farm, which is now fully grown. The farmers are fully traded with. That means we have access to the golden carrot. So this also means, because of some issues with the idea of trying to follow a tutorial and build on stream, I didn't like that. Also, I'm a little nasally, sorry. So I decided I'd kind of go ahead and switch over to fabric, but I was very limited in my choices of what I chose to pick. For example, I chose Lightmatica, Beakaroo, and a few other ones, mostly client-side stuff. Nothing that affects the actual game itself, because I still want to keep this vanilla. Like, look at everything. Like, here are all my mods. So, you know, I'm not like, I don't know what this is. Mod to do. I don't know what this is, but it's here, and it's fine. We're playing on Cursed Ford. We still got, and I also got the mouse tweaks, so nothing here is like inherently bad for the game. It's all just little improvements just to make it a little bit nicer, but mostly I did it for like Matica. I did a little bit of mining. I did some clearing, obviously, because if you remember from last stream, there was a house right there, and there was also, ow, there's also some landmass here. There still technically is. I'm gonna take care of all of this to the best of my ability because I don't want these here. So we'll get rid of those during stream as well. But that'll be more for later. For right now, though, this is my access chest. This is extra materials. And then this is everything we should need for this build. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And if I need to go and collect more materials, I will. For example, like this. This is a good example of actually a material I want to go and collect. Not the, oh yeah, I plan on putting another farmhouse there, so that one is currently rendered for the sake of I just don't want to look at it while I'm building. I'm still planning out the village. I got some stuff started in a creative sketch world where I will be able to look at kind of what I want to do in terms of like builds that the sausage has done in the past, current one that I'm looking at, and so on and so forth. I kind of want to take this because of its color. It looks really nice when paired with a watery based build. So I'm gonna do that. Yes. And hopefully also get some saplings in return so I can plant more of these. Because I would really hate to want to do more of this kind of color scheme and then just not have any dark oak whatsoever. While we're up here, we're gonna see about. I don't have my home. That's bad. Make this a little bit easier. The hard way. Yes. I also did get started on clearing out the next area inside the house. One more. I can get down. Is there one on the ground? Oh, I got one. So then once that kind of gets going, it will be so much easier to get that. I think my next build I want to do is the librarian house because I kind of want to go ahead and get set it up with enchanting since I'm starting to get up there in diamond. I'd like. Did you see that? That tree almost killed me. Speaking of almost killing me. While I wait. Hostile trees. Would have thunk it. Also, if you're new in chat, consider leaving a follow. We're getting pretty close to being halfway to affiliate. Pretty close. And I would love to get to affiliate soon. But not really soon. I'm happy to take my time. I've not streamed probably as much as some of the bigger people but I still think I've earned enough to at least get to affiliate. I don't know. We'll see how we grow. Oh, darn it. I didn't get the saplings while I was up there. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Give me. Give me. Give me. Might get some data. No, I don't want to get more data packs that fundamentally change the game. Fine. I don't have any sticks. That's concerning. I always carry sticks. I want it. You owe me 3 saplings. Give me. So nasally. Oh, nasally. Oh well. Yeah, 2. I'm gonna set it right here. So yeah. So I guess I can show you what I did over here since we're waiting. So I only dug it out a little bit. I didn't make too much progress because I don't really know what I want to do here. I do know that it'll probably be leaning into some of this area a little bit. I might lean into this area a itty bitty bit for the sake of this section here will be my crafting table, and then this is the lobby to like the next area. Then I did some mining off camera, of course. So we're kind of like up in Richities just a wee bit. So we're up to 12 diamonds now, which is a fantastic. Give me 2 more. I want your sapling. Give them to me. Give me the sapling. Give me a sapling. Give. It's so greedy. It won't give me a sapling. Give me a sapling. Give. It gave me a stick. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get any saplings off of that, so I'm gonna just go ahead and head back to the village with my newfound acquired well in like a stack and a half of charcoal. Just about. And I'll go ahead and get started on this next part. Yes. I'm gonna back this up a little bit. I feel like I'm always like right on top of my microphone when I don't need to be. Today I'm nasally, so I don't want to be very close, so you don't have to hear my nasaliness. Let's see. Up. And then I feel like I have to carry this down to the bottom. Like they're waterlogged. Yeah, got a few. Yeah, I like it. I like the look of it because it makes it look secure. Yes, very nice. I could probably leave some of this landmass just as like a secure piece. For now, stairs. And then next up. Oh, it's happening again. I don't like it when it does this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put those there. And then I need slabs. Hello, villagers. Alright, one last one. Up. Up. There we go. Music feels so ominous, and I love it. Alrighty, so then we go... Yeah, so we're gonna go top up here. This music might be a little too ominous for what I'm doing. Sister. There we go. Yeah. And then I will need these. What's the next piece up? Put this slab there, slab there. Bring this up. This up. This goes like this. That. I'll need another stack of things. These. And then we'll need more of these. I need these. These will go like that. Use this. And then I need pencils. No. The things, they look so nice. I need a cake for that. My X is almost open. That's unfortunate. And I need cakes. There we go. Mew, 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 Picks Up is just a great record. Can I reach? So let's go ahead. Wild update. Ah. And I believe moss blocks. Then I think over here are also moss blocks, which means these go like that. Yeah. Just kind of building this layer by layer. Oh, it's a village. It's a trader man. Okay. I should have some flowers to pick from. If I come up here, we'll do pretty. What do you have? Ooh! I'm gonna keep you around for a second. I don't have any emeralds for you at this current conjecture, but I will get some. I think I have some in my house. Oh, hi, villager. Pardon me. I'm gonna quickly run home and see if I could get him some emeralds, because I would like to get some mangrove propagules. I need a horse. Ooh, I was already thinking of building a bridge across the way here, but it would be already super neat if I built like a small green space. That'd be neat. Ooh, a sea line. Ooh, water trains. Let's go. That might be what I do. Water trains. Yeah, I got emeralds to spare. I got emeralds. I got mad emeralds. Soggy bread. Got mad emeralds. Let's go. But fuels are mine. It's already looking good. It's bigger than that house, but it won't end up being interior. Well, it won't have a big interior when it's done. I want this. And then you don't really have anything else I need. But thank you. I'm gonna go plant this over here with my tree collection. I think it'll work right here. Yay! Emeralds. Mangrove trees. Okay, back to building. I need slabs. I need this. So this should be enough. If not, I will be sad because I thought I had prepared more effectively. I was meant to make another fence while I was at my home. And this definitely is not enough. But I'm pretty sure I made more. Yes, I did. I just didn't see it with my own eyes. I spent a good few hours today preparing for this build. Ahead of time. No, my slab. No, my pickaxe. Not my pickaxe. My axe. Well, what do I have here that I can do? Settling. I don't care. Next layer. So originally, this house was entirely made of spruce. But apart for like all of the oak bits. But turns out I didn't really like how that looked. So, in my creative test world, I just swapped it. So I have a door. What pleasant music. Oh, I fell. I am not afraid of being out of Oakwood, that is for sure. Do you mind, sir? I am working. While I'm sure you're excited about employment. It's just the wrong way. Is that why it's upset? It really is upset because I put them on a different way. There. Shush. Let me go get those. Imagine just having the capacity to just be like, oh, I'm gonna just go out onto my dock here and with no effort just go whomp. Water. And then I don't have any beds in here yet. I think I have a crafting table and that in here. Here, I could just take this crafting table and I could take this barrel. Save me a little bit of a trip. Crafting table, go. Barrel. No. Barrel, go. There, now somebody has a job. I need my carpet. How long could I just fit in my inventory, like right now? I'm eventually gonna need all of it. Next layer. Bush. I don't know why it's complaining about that. Oh. I don't have my glass on me. Okay, so glass. this method currently makes any logical sense, but you know what? I'm okay with that. And then we rest. Okay, and then I need these to go here. And then I need this, which will go here. Next line. Hello. So stare, it's a stare. Please. Get down. Okay. Starting to get a little roofing on. Actually, do I have those walls so I can get that done? Ooh, that's cute. I love it. I like it. That's cool. I love it. What is this? Looks like I found a hidden mistake I made. I wonder where this other barrel goes. Oh, I know exactly where it goes. That's not until later in the build. Looking good. It's looking good. Up. Hi. Oh no. Not the frizzed. Epiphany's right, technically. Yeah, Epiphany is like a revelation. No! I have to remake that one. I gotta go remake that one. 3 of those. And I moved my crafting table to be right here. Bam. Now I need my shovel. There. Less particles. I need these. Oh. Oh. sleep in my bed, villager. Haha. I don't even know what the librarian is doing here. This ain't his house. all the slabs. Very nice. Back to that. Oh. Go sleep. my pickaxe, my axe! And again! it's different, but it's still cool. Oh, yay! We love completing things. I'm getting close to completing my thing. Look. It's almost done. You're gonna be oof. Well, enjoy your oof.
Is it cold up? Because I remember you saying it's freezing, and I didn't remember it's freezing in my house. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He said it was supposed to be me and him, and then he's like, we're gonna pick up the bars and stuff. All right.
All right, last one. The last little bit. Ah! We did it! Okay.
I don't want to see the black people after.
There. Should be finished now. There. And I need a fern, but I don't have any ferns. See if this is my bed.
You have your keys. Water. Water. Oh.
That looks better. But that's what I went to go get. What see what I mean? I spent an hour building this.
That is so neat. That's freaking awesome. Go dog.
Yeah.
Little flowers and all.
It is not my design, but I did build it and it took me an hour. So now I can unload this schematic. Bye. Have a good time. I love you. All right, now we can move 2 villagers in. Bam. Might still be able to get on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this so that'll keep them from getting up here because they're not tall enough. Yeah, that works. So this is done. Yay! My one big stream plan was effective. So yeah, the whole thing was made of spruce before. So now I just kind of made it out of oak. So then it kind of sets the theme of the village being made of oak and such. Although I kind of wish it had a little bit more, well, I guess even this build you can't, because I covered it all up, you can't really see much of the cobble, anything that's made of like brick and stone. So I guess this is fine, realistically. Yeah, so this kind of helps set the tone, and then I'm going to kind of terraform out this area, and eventually I'm going to kind of convert this whole plateau area into a dock that'll be made of mostly maybe dark oak and stone to add contrast to the houses, since the houses are going to be mostly made of the spruce and the oak. But now that that's done, everything just kind of popped up there. But now that that's done, that makes at least me happy. Let me just look at it more. And like, it's a big house, like it's a big structure, but at the same time, like it doesn't have that much interior space, which is nice, because then it kind of fits that villager vibe. And you also have just like the little bits. And then like if I need a place to hide out, I have this really cute little loft area. It's such a pretty design. And then I can go fishing off of the pier. And so will the fishermen that live here. So we rehomed 2 villagers into a new house. So that means 4 villagers now have a better place to live. And soon I will get the secondary farmer house up, which will be nice. So now I'm kind of done. I can kind of work on setting up the 2, at least 1 fisherman. And like I could probably move in a librarian into the fisherman house. So that way there's could be as many librarians around the village as I can get, since librarians are the most valuable. Let me see if I can find which house was the librarians. I think it was this one over here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this from you. You will be home. You will have a fit again soon. So I think I'll have this, that. And that means these don't make sense anymore. So I think I'll have it. I don't want it to be spruce. Or not spruce. I don't want it to be oak because it blends in so much. Kind of why it was stone to begin with, just for the sake of it being different. I'm also going to take out this chair. The chair's cute, it just doesn't work. So how do I get up? I don't really need up into that loft. It's more like, oh look, there's a loft. So that means there's now 2 jobs in here, one for the fisherman, and then one for everything else. It's a nice place. And then I kind of got rid of these bottom pieces because I don't think they'll be able to just climb them now, pressing up against them, so that's nice. There. Shovel time. So I guess I'm gonna go over here and remove these bits of land mass. I could go get my water breathing potions. I also intend on I'm gonna go get those. It'll be a little bit of a swim. I'll take that. I'm craving sweets, and I don't know why. That's okay. I have ice cream if I need a little break. I've been having a lot of fun not trying to like force my own creativity, but still trying to build like pretty things. What did I come in here? Water breathing potions. Thank you. I did nothing to get that achievement. I can turn off rendering now. We'll go ahead and do some more resource grinding. And because I don't have the next house ready to go, otherwise I would have kind of had it placed and then we could just resource grind for that. But that's okay. I really like how it looks. There's so many textures. I wonder if people remember the fact that dolphins can help you find treasure. I wonder if they still do, or if it was removed. Nobody ever talked about it. Have a fish. Where'd the dolphin go? What's still? What's still? Yep. They still go looking for treasure. Yeah, I'm curious if I do have anything, what I do have ready in my slots. Because we could go check out the villager sketch world that I have. trying to remove as much of this land mass as I can. Oh no. Oh, it broke. But when do we sleep? Huh. I have no idea how I want this dock to look. Because the biggest issue with this whole village project is it's literally floating on nothing. It's just a floating mass. I don't really know what to do now. I'm just kind of filling things out as I want to. So I guess we can start off by go getting another shovel. Hi. This off. Yeah. So, Fisherman, what do you have? I could buy cod off of you. But I don't want to buy cod off of you, so I'll wait till you reset. You're no good either. It's ready! Yay! It's so pretty! I just realized my resource pack isn't on. Oh well. It's so pretty! Forgot I was gonna make paths out of mud bricks. Wow, this update. It's great. I love this update. It didn't give me much in terms of like expectation, but like I love the few new blocks that we did end up getting. Definitely not my favorite update for her, but definitely isn't the worst. I wonder if Minecraft's version of this is the best thing since sliced bread. I wonder if it would be this is the best thing since the color update. Why did I come back here? Why did I come back here? I don't shovel. I feel like I'm a sim sometimes. I'll just hold this iron. I'm just a sim. Sometimes my quest gets canceled and then they just change their mind. Axe is the way to deal with these. I love these roots. They're just so nice. They don't provide much in terms of wood, but they do provide really pretty roots. I love it! I love it so much. Let me see about a stack of dirt. Beginning of my chest monster. Just you watch. Okay, and then I have wheat over here. Let's see. I have water bottle. I said I have water bottle. Here, we could do it over here. That's so gross sounding. I think there's a stack of mud. Stack of mud acquired. Need this. I'll take half of this. And I could just do... And then if I switch... Did these... This might look good on a grander scale. I can't just kind of mix them in right now. So these are a definite. I'll throw them in my chest. I guess realistically I could just kind of work on tearing down the rest of the village, since that's kind of where we're headed. But then that'll leave a lot of these villagers homeless. I know. It'd be terrible. But at the same time I need to fill in some of this landmass, take out some of this landmass. Gee! Hi, Gee! So I guess I can kind of work on taking out some of this landmass for now. I don't think y'all have enough beds to try that. There's a lot of holes. There is indeed lots of blocks and stuff. Sleep. We just finished, well, I just finished building that. That was indeed lots of blocks and stuff. So, a little bit ago we finished this. It's the Fisherman's house. So now we've got 2 new houses in the village. So that means 4 villagers have homes. Here, I can give you the tour. So we have a little fishing dock. I'm gonna take out this land mass here. Then we come inside. And we have like this little kitchen area for the fisherman to prep his fish. Carpet to make it homely. Then we have an upstairs storage loft. Some green. Yes, but it's not my design. We have the bedroom area. And then an upstairs loft tower that probably won't get used for anything. Yeah. I had prepped the materials before stream, so I was able to just kind of get it done. Because I was playing a lot of Minecraft today. Now I'm currently debating tearing down the rest of the houses that I need to, and just kind of setting up the villagers in this house for now, since I think there might be enough space for all of them, but that wouldn't be cool. So I'm kind of gonna try to keep it to only tearing down a few houses at a time to make sure that the village has all that it needs. But yeah, Mythical Sausage made this house design. I changed it up because it was a fully spruce house. So I changed it to oak to be more consistent with the theme over there. I'm a bit stuffy tonight, so I'm feeling very nasally, if you can hear it. I don't know if you can, and I personally don't care, but you know what, that's just kind of how it is right now. It's nasally thing. Congestion. And eventually I'm also gonna redo like this shoreline to be like a coast, which I think will be cute. So I think I'm gonna kind of like, once I take out this landmass, I'm gonna kind of like start from underneath here and like line this whole thing up with some smooth, or no, stone bricks and maybe cobblestone and some mossy variants. Some of it always. Why is like all of y'all so flattery? All of you guys just flattery out the wazoo. Go need a new skills check. Fate don't do the flattery. You don't get points with fate for flattery. Anyway, Stuffy Fate thinks that we want to do. I'm thinking I'm gonna do mud brick roads, so it's gonna be a pathway that's lined with mud brick with an outer edge of stone slab. A tree outside startled me for a moment. It's apparently very windy, and I just noticed it. Well, right now I'm a little in an upper range because I'm just kind of in a good mood. I like sitting in an upper range when I'm feeling playful. And also, it's just a good way to kind of like, I'm sick. Like, it's really an upper range, yes. I think the roommates here are all catching something. I don't know what it is. It's not good. I'm nasally. My roommate in there was feeling like crap. This roommate has allergies. She's always feeling like crap lately. So, it sucked. So if it starts getting worse, I'm gonna have to skid up for a couple days when I go to classes. Yeah, we got this house. I don't remember if you saw it. I don't know if it is. I doubt it is, because, you know, it's fall. That is a lot of beets. Jeez. That's it. I'm taking away your beets. I'm taking it. Can they produce bone meal? I'm taking away your beets. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, my deals. Not my trades. These trades have gone up. Now everyone else's trades are gonna go up because of gossip. Okay, I'm over it. I understand the wheat takeover, man, but dude, you're not one of my dudes. Where's my... Who followed? I heard the follow noise. Am I losing it? Thank you for the follow. Akida Kara. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your time here at this channel. No beat. You don't get no more beat. You can't have these sick beats no more. No sick beats by Dre. No. Not allowed. You're not one of my farmers. Get out. You're not a farmer. They are. Why are you a farmer? Who are these people? Why do they have... Where are my farmers? There they are. Hey. Thanks. I don't know why these dudes have taken over as my farmers, but that's not okay. And now I have all of this to deal with. That's not okay. Hey, we're up to 20 followers now. Yay! 30 more to affiliate. Let's go! Do we work for you? Are you a capitalist? Technically, this is not a capitalist society. Because all the money is mine, and they trade food amongst themselves. So they don't really value the only currency they provide me with. And their currency is even worthless to me, other than when I interact with them. So they do work for me in the sense that they have no power to say otherwise. The only power they have is, where is he? The only power they have is Oji-san. Oji-san means old man in Japanese, and I like to call the Iron Golem Oji-san. Because they look kind of old. They're also really mean if you even so much as hurt something in their direction. Oji-san is not nice. Oh, I am being a good person in this hardcore series. If it were any other hardcore series, they wouldn't even have houses. They'd have a 1x2 hole in the wall. So they are living a much better life in this playthrough than they have ever for me. So I don't think they're that sad about it. I marched into their village and said, I want to make your lives better, and you can't do or say anything about it. I mean, would you be upset if someone came to your house, built you a new house, and then said, okay, now you just kind of live here? It's pretty much this better than the house you had, with all the same stuff that you have. I wouldn't complain if someone just came and made my house better and I still got to keep my stuff. It's also getting dark. Sounds like something a capitalist would say. Maybe, I don't know. They shouldn't provide me with a currency that only they use. Cause it's only worth, cause emeralds, which is what they trade in, is the only useful to them and them only. Like, I care about diamonds. They don't got diamonds. They're poor. They want diamonds sometimes, but that's only very specific villagers. Like, weapons and tools. They're the only ones that care about diamonds. Which is kind of sad. Look at all of this wheat. It's just free money. The music is really chill. I know, right? No. The music is like so good. And this is like actual official Minecraft music. I just kind of put it on like a looping playlist. I got a new follower. We're up to 20. I don't know if they're still in chat. I'm Measly. We got somebody in chat now, and I'm just planting weeds. I had to take away all their beets. They were no longer allowed to have the sick beets by Dre.
No.
No beets by Dre. I don't have many carrots now. You are in chat, Gee. This is a lot of wheat. Don't you dare become a farmer. Anyway. You are not a farmer. You will not be one of my farmers. You will become something else. You aren't a farmer either. Such is the way of Twitch. Well, I don't know. You're interacting. That matters to me. You matter. As long as you're there to keep the engagement up, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. I want bees. I want to have some bees around here. You can bone meal things? This is not something I knew you could do. Yeah, I thought I was just losing bone meal. Where are my confiscating these? You are not my farmers. Thusly, you will not have the profession of my farmer. Get out! This ain't your farm. Look at these hooligans. They're stealing jobs that I've assigned to my professional farmers who are... Look at them. Now that's a farmer. Look at these trades. You. Yes, you. Look at that. And he provides me with golden carrot. Why are you stuck? Is this your issue? Gentlemen, you have jobs to perform. No. You cannot be employed here. No. Why were you even trying to be employed here? You're not a farmer. Go be something else. Like a librarian. Yes, be a librarian. Those are cooler. They make more money. You're wasting your life by being a farmer. You don't belong here. He's not even trained in the ways of farmer. Why am I getting a thing? Slimesicle is live. Oh goodness. The slime is live. Do your jobs. Get in there. Do your jobs. You are obligated. I brought you to Diamond Tier. Do your job. They really do be composting things. That's neat. You see, you're cool. Do the things you're meant to do. It's in your code. Act like it. Very mean tonight. I don't know why. I think I've been in this village too long. Hiyo, Ji-san. They're talking about starting a union. What union? I'm not forcing them to work. Oh, look, another Oji-san. Like, they choose where they want to work. I just push them in the right direction. He won't even get a job. You are physically incapable of getting a job. You're not worthless, but like, you have no monetary value. You won't ever. You just kind of are here. Well, I'm sorry that you were insulted by that, but that's not my problem. You're literally called a nitwit. Can't help that. Anyway, bullying villagers aside, see, he longs for his job. I took his job from him. Don't worry, you'll get your job back. Don't worry, you'll get your job soon. Landmass. Takedown. Yes, yes. I don't have my potions on me. Crash. Flop. Thank you. Yes, there are dolphins in this game. And they're very nice. You feed them fish and they help you find treasure. You also have... I was gonna say squid, but they don't spawn in oceans anymore. They only spawn in rivers. They also play with blocks, and it's really cute, but sometimes annoying. I mean, technically you can play with them, but they kind of just play by themselves. We also have fish. And squid! Squid. That's really cute. Yeah, it really is. Dolphins are a good addition to the game. Okay, bro. Loading. The dance of the squid. Majestic. It's getting dark. Oh no. Sleep. The moon. Oh, my water breathing's gone. And it fell. What's worse is the strip didn't fall off. The thing did. So the strip is ever holding. Not strong enough. Sleep, wake up, destroy your bed, normal stuff. Yep. The hardcore way. Okay. No, my shovel broke. Darn it. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum bum 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 ba da 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 dum bum bum. Soft music. Hi. What are they doing here? I am not adequately prepared for this encounter. Don't even have a flint and steel. Hey, just go over there. Thanks. What nonsense is that? They're trespassing on my land. I spawned here. Here, so did they. I spawned here. So that means this is my land. And they're trespassing. And trespassing is rude. Don't they know how rude it is to trespass? I don't even have a bow. I only have a singular string. How am I supposed to deal with this? Quickly, it's the answer. Oh. It despawned. Never mind. I guess we'll just go back. What we were doing. What was I doing? Shovel. Shovel is what I was doing. I'm gonna need another shovel. How? That hurt. But I don't have allergies. It is just sick. It is the sickness. I don't have allergies.
It's not about having an allergy. It's about his immune because of the different pollen in the air. Like he does that.
I don't think this is it.
I'll go with Chelsea.
Chelsea?
Chelsea. Your fridge is open.
It is. I blame you.
Me?
You were the last one in the fridge.
I feel.
Floating, floating, floating. Did I do it? Oh, darn it. I did it. Oh well, back to shoveling. Bum 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 bum. Bum. Yes.
These are figures.
Wonder what happened.
The cardboard
Ugh.
like paper.
How dirty your hands.
I got it fixed.
How dirty them hands be though.
It's not dirty.
I mean, to have gotten infected, how dirty your hands be.
Wash your paper cuts. Wash your paper cuts. I'll do fucking paper.
I don't get very many paper cuts. Welcome back, Key. I still want vanilla cake. There's no need to be sorry. You watch content at your own pace. I'm just here shoveling dirt. Blah.
You know what we all need right now?
Cocoa Puffs?
You know what? It's something else to know. What's something else we all need?
What? That is true.
LED one, please.
We could kind of do an impromptu podcast. I'm just digging through Minecraft and we had the podcast. Heck yeah. Let me go get the key.
What seed do we so desire? We have family. Let's see. We got pomegranate oolong, regular black tea. We got day-long orange pearl. Don't know what that is. We got chamomile tea, mint tea, Lady Grey. We got pumpkin spice tea, Earl Grey, Lady Grey, Irish breakfast, English breakfast, green tea, both caffeinated and decaffeinated. Actually, I think they're both decaffeinated. Either way. Chamomile tea is good for a long day that you can do stressful. Good for stimulation. The black teas are black teas. They just have caffeine better than vegetarian. The pomegranate, the orange, the pumpkin spice, I rolled it down to those. Okay, we rolled it down. The pomegranate oolong is technically a black tea because oolong is a black tea. It just has a little bit of pomegranate taste. Mint tea? It's great. I like mint tea. Mint tea is a classic. I'm gonna go with the mint tea because this mint tea will clear your sinuses right out. Oh. I realized that as I asked, but it didn't feel the same. My rituals for you. Really? technically popcorn can be sweet. We just don't have the accessibility of it. We can make it.
Just say no. You can have popcorn if you want. I'm just gonna be over here.
No, I'm just saying, like, hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Okay.
You know what? At this point, with my career path is so long, I'm gonna be single. Not because it's like you were gonna come back, because remember that you didn't. And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to get single. I would have gone crazy.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
At this point, I would have gone crazy and cried and all the time. It sucks living alone and not knowing a lot of people. Because then it's like I can't even meet them
The brightest
I just be looking to hear what you say that I'm like,
It makes you realize how much you've now enjoyed having roommates.
no.
You don't have anyone to tell you to do it.
I like being lazy when you guys are in the room.
Right? Because if we're both being lazy, you have validation to also be lazy.
I'm alone while you guys are having your last country.
Welcome to ASMR tea making. I'm now pouring, scooping sugar into the individual cups.
I feel like afterwards we should nap more. These are the times I go watch the show and the times we should
I
nap.
forgot my camera was on, so I'm just walking back and forth doing things. Hi, stream. What does stream even see? Hi, stream. Why would you eat sand? It's not sand. It's sugar. I see you too. I don't see you, but I see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them.
The bow. The humidifier.
I'm gonna do a mint and maple and tree oil.
Okay.
No, actually, eucalyptus.
Yeah. Let's go. Two-way stream. You know, here. Bam. The camera isn't in focus, but I don't care. We're not playing Minecraft right now. It's paused, so one-way screen. It's blurry fate time. Let's go. Blurry fate wants a snack. Actually, no. I said I wanted something sweet. There's nothing sweet in that drawer besides I forgot about my poor boy. Ice cream time. Let's go. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Indeed. You're making me hungry. Then go get a snack. Do it. Eating is important. Eating is good for your mental health. But don't overeat. Overeating is bad for your health. Low blood sugar is bad. Exactly. Ghost, 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 ghost. Ooh. Ooh. It's a ghost. Yep. Currently now a dancing stream as I wait for my tea to finish brewing. It'll be tea time on the stream. Woo! Dancing stream into tea stream. Heck yeah. It's a break from the Minecraft. I've been doing Minecraft for like what, 2 hours now? I can take a break for an ice cream and some mint tea. Very minty. Bad jokes. We'll go this way then. My thickness does not make this joke work because I went the wrong way. Want to stretch a bit? I'm in focus. This looks bad. I wonder if I can fix this. It's very effect-like. I don't know what to do about that. Know what to do to make it look better. next to my favorite tree. I don't know which tree in this one. It's fine. It's a little bit grainy where it looks like it has lines going through it. But you know what? It's fine. The quality isn't that bad, actually. He is just about ready. Hi. Done? Are you done? Oh. Beautiful. 3 equally portioned cups of tea. This one could actually use a little more. Gentle stir. Okay. Fate is back. Your fate is sealed because fate is back. She's gonna play on thrift. Fate is back. Back in chat. Chat can't see the game. Hop. Fate is back. Back in chat. Yeah. Haha. Fate is back. Back in chat. With the mint tea. To clear the sinuses. Woohoo! Such pleasant music. I wonder if Whisper will be able to join stream tonight. He was able to join last night's stream for like 30 minutes. Okay, go have a good food. Sometimes the good food is good for the soul. Or whatever the equivalent is for whatever respective religion you believe in. Fate Tale supports all healthy religions. No hate. Any religion that allows for hate, no. Get out. Sleep is also important. Believe in food. Food is the best deity. It provides nutrients and vitamins. Food never do no one wrong. Only people do people wrong with food. See you later, Gee. Have a good food and a good sleep. Bye. Yay! It's finished! The big land mass is gone! Huzzah! You know what I think I kind of want to do is just create like a pillar of dirt. Just to kind of like make this look supported somehow. You can't has. My bed. Don't you hurt at me. My bed. No. That definitely looks better than it just kind of being on nothing. I do kind of want to extend it out more though. I think that'll do. Looks like a good support. That's what matters. Bunk. Okay. Oh, I should take my sleepy pills so I can go to bed on time. It rolls. Is this temperate enough yet? It was indeed temperate enough. Isa. Anyway. But everyone who is meant to be working here is now working here. Perfection. There are a lot of jobless villagers, and I know I have another lectern back at base. Let me see what I can scrounge up for them workstation-wise. Ooh. Another one grew. It's very flat. That's hilarious. shopper's still not here. Oh well. Let's see, I have this, and I have these. I'll do 2 of those. I don't really have any other things I can give them. It's a start. It's still 3 jobs. It's more jobs than the village has now. And that should hopefully lure away any non-favorable loiterers. Fantastic. No beats. I guess I should go do something productive. What would be productive right now? Tree chopping? Mining? Photography house. Goldsmith house. I don't know. I think we'll have to just go mining. Mining sounds like an effective use of time. And I only have like 20 minutes left of screen time today. So I guess a little bit of mining won't hurt. After all, we did do a lot. Do have to use the restroom though, so we shall be right back. It is back in chat. Let's go. Good jams, great vibes. I still don't know what causes my drifting to happen, but that's okay. So, right. Let's go mine. I think we'll go diamond level. You know what? For just a itty bitty bit. What's up? Yay! Yay! Pull up a chair, get comfy. I'm gonna just do some mining. Turn the music down for me. Using the music down a little bit for stream. What would you be so fond to talk about?
Well, drinking this tea.
Very lovely. You're not on camera. That's okay. You're the ghost.
Yes, I'm the ghost.
Fate Tales presents Tea Time with Ghost.
Yeah.
And it's very minty. So what piqued your interest lately?
How you can't mod in bedroom.
I think you can. It might just be convoluted though.
I'd have to figure that out. I want to figure it because I don't know why. I'll call it.
Java edition?
It has behavior maps, right? But
Yeah.
I can never add a behavior map.
There is Transform. You can even experience them in VR. But even still, this stuff is like,
But for the Nintendo Switch,
yeah. Anyone in Nintendo. This Minecraft. No, it is not supported.
how do you get behavior maps?
You buy that from the Mojang store. And behavior packs kind of work like data packs for Java, where it's just simply they add code to change things, but it's not like a mod. So for example, I start mining things, and eventually it'll pop up on the screen. But like a data pack I have is when it detects that my tool is getting to a low durability, it flashes on screen how low my durability is. That's a data pack, which is kind of basically a behavior pack.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know. I thought
like
it.
that.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
How convenient.
yeah. I got it for that reason, because sometimes it's just nice to know how many more blocks I can mine before I have to switch my tool.
I wish Animal Crossing had that.
Right?
I don't know why Animal Crossing doesn't have that.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably also mods for that too. I told her off.
I thought that.
I know, me too. Yeah, mods are nice. Like, I don't have a lot of mods. Like, if we go in here, I have a whole. I didn't get too many mods for myself. Just some that'll help out every now and again. Let's still try to keep it vanilla. My nose is itchy. There we go.
I'm searching it up how to get behavior packs in Nintendo Switch because I've never played it.
Mm.
I've never played it.
Yeah, I don't know if they're called data packs on Bedrock Edition. Because I know that's what they're generally called, because like if you look at the actual file of at least Java Edition, they label it as data packs, which are basically the same thing. The behavior packs, to my knowledge, are not a thing.
It's an ad.
Yeah. How dare advertisements interrupt our lovely podcast that we're having. Indeed. Not tea-worthy. Should make a tea icon for something. Eventually, when I'm able to get my own stickers, I'd like to get some tea stickers for the chat.
Apparently, you cannot import custom packs directly on consoles to apply / use a world created on the console.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Consoles don't like being modded. I'm sure there are ways to do it, but it'd be convoluted. Because, like, I know there's a lot of...
My iPhone just made me scan my entire head and ear. I'm pretty sure we have the technology to mod consoles.
I'm pretty sure. It's just like the average person wouldn't know how to do that. But somebody who, like, knows how those systems work would know how to do that. Like, you have emulators, which are like how you would be able to play phone games on your computer at first. At least that's how I ended up learning through them. Like, you can get emulators for like old PSP games.
I'm calling it right now. If Minecraft wants to make, like, Minecraft makes a comeback with every new update. But if Minecraft really gets like to its low, make an update. Like, just go crazy about it and let consoles mod Minecraft, and you'll see how many people play Minecraft again.
That would be interesting. Because right now, a lot of what ends up happening with, like, the updates are, they start off in Bedrock. Like, they actually start the updates in Bedrock first to make sure it's compatible there. Because Bedrock is basically all systems. That's not Java Edition, for the most part. And then they do Java Edition, because that's an entirely different set of code. If I'm correct, don't quote me on it. So that's why Java ends up taking a little bit longer to update, while you'll start seeing features on Bedrock immediately. Because you can't switch what version you play on in Bedrock Edition. Like in Java, you can go back all the way to beta, alpha even. So if they do end up trying to do like the mod stuff, it'll probably take a little bit longer, because they'd have to figure out like how that would end up working. Because it's not like because for Windows Bedrock, that would be fine, because then modders would be able to do exactly what they would do otherwise. You can access those game files.
I'm zoning out.
It's a relaxing experience.
I'm a very vulgar ghost.
Yes, you are.
Let you know that.
They get.
God.
I'm sure they heard. Any diamonds nearby? No.
Nah.
Always just one diamond. I check anyway because I have hope. My hope has failed me continuously.
You never know.
Yeah. But hey, it's a diamond. So let's see. So yeah, I think right now, to be honest, modding of Bedrock Edition, I think is the community's least concern. The community is more like, can we just have like optimizations, please? Like, but as a modder had once said, optimizations don't pay bills. New content does.
That's very true.
So, but however, at least Mojang is good about trying to figure out what works because they implemented the new security feature. Like if you open chat, now you have like all your messages are verified, where before they weren't. It's a new feature that's been added. So it's been really interesting to see like how has Mojang tried to fix some of its issues and try to make the game more safe and appealing to everybody. So now like you have player reporting where individuals can do that.
Oh, we have a visitor.
A visitor.
Doors off.
Howdy, hey. It's dark. Sleep the night away. Yes. I'm up 5 more diamonds. Oh, we're over stream time. I didn't even notice. Well. Bam. It's end of stream time. I think this feels wrong. Oh. Yeah, it looks fine. I guess it's fine. Either way, it's end of stream time. I didn't even realize it was already over. Woo! It was a good stream. Thank you to everyone who came out. You've been great. I love you all. Mwah. Till next time. Bye.